Please stop and think about this next question for a moment. I want to hear from each of you again. What are the key characteristics or traits that best describe today's Democratic Party? I'm looking for adjectives, characteristics or traits to describe today's Democratic Party. So anybody can go first. So I'm looking for adjectives. Robert.
Elite, dishonest, scolding.
Okay.
Pearl clutching.
Okay.
Promises, no delivery.
Alicia, promises, no delivery. Okay. Rebecca?
Out of touch.
All right. Evelyn?
Dishonest.
Dishonest. Okay. Bruce?
Weak, unfocused, and grasping to the left.
All right. Justin?
Ineffective. And old.
Okay. What are the key characteristics or traits that best describe today's Republican Party?
Crusaders.
Crusaders.
Yeah, everybody's got a cause.
All right. What else?
Hollowed out, no depth. Rudderless.
Okay. The other five of you, who else got one?
Sycophants.
Sycophants. Okay.
I may be inventing a word here, but American centrist.
American centrist.
Everything's focused on what's best for our country and not what's best for the rest of the world.
Oh, so that's centrist. It's American centric.
Okay, I'll go with that.
American
That's what you mean, right? You mean,
yes.
Okay.
I told you I was inventing a word.
All right. Got it. Rebecca?
Too extreme.
All right. Alicia?
Mine was going to be the same thing, extreme.
Evelyn?
Up front.
Up front? Okay. So in the past 13 months, you voted for the Republican presidential candidate and then the Democratic gubernatorial candidate in your state. Your Senator Mark Warner is up for re-election next year. If you were to give good faith advice to Senator Warner on how to win your vote in the midterm elections next year, what would you advise him to do?
Country before party.
Okay. Becca?
Be moderate.
All right. Justin?
Just move past Trump. You know, he's a lame duck. He's dominated politics for 10 years. If you really want to get something done, you know, move past him and try and get something done with the other side.
Got it. What else? Any other advice you'd give him?
Focus on issues that the majority of Virginians are dealing with, not just a small group here and there.
Okay. Bruce?
I agree with Rebecca as far as being moderate and not trying to appeal to the leftist socialist wing of the party, because he's not going to find much of that in Virginia.
Okay. Great.
I'll throw in.
Got it. If you were to give good faith advice to leaders of the Republican Party about how to beat Senator Warner in the midterms next year, what would you advise them to do?
Make him defend the Democrats' mistakes, especially in 2024.
Okay. What else?
Appeal to the issues that's going on and actually come up with some real results. Say how you're coming up with some real results to it.
All right. What else?
Run a strong candidate like Glenn Youngkin who will appeal to the people of Virginia, as opposed to these no-name people they keep coming up with every 6 years.
Okay. Any other advice?
Yeah, show independence.
Okay. Independence from whom, Justin?
Just like the Republican Trump party, like, you know, just don't do whatever Trump says.
Got it. Okay. This is for all 7 of you. Are there any Democrats you'd like to see run for president in 2028 because you think that person would make a good president?
Do you want names?
Yeah, names. Give me names.
Josh Shapiro, Amy Klobuchar.
I don't mind Gavin Newsom. Most of the time.
Okay.
If Trump finds a way that he can run for a third term, I'd pay to see the fight between Trump and Obama. That would be a showdown.
Okay.
I actually think that an outsider like Mark Cuban or Stephen A. Smith even, like I'm sick of the political parties.
I got one for you, Justin. Bill Maher.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
I would also throw on Pete Buttigieg.
Okay.
He's
Any other-
2032.
Any others?
Mark Kelly.
Okay.
Bamberger too.
Spanberger. Okay.
Yes.
Who are the Republicans you guys would like to see run in 2028 for president?
Massey.
Okay. Anybody else?
Marco Rubio, Glenn Youngkin.
All right. Others?
I love RFK, but he might be toward the higher end of the age limit there. I don't know by next election.
Okay. Please stop and think about this question for a moment. And I'm going to ask you just to blurt out some descriptors, some adjectives. I want to hear from each of you. What are the key characteristics or traits that best describe today's Democratic Party? Give me a top of mind. What traits that best describe today's Democratic Party? Go ahead. Anthony.
I say dishonest.
Dishonest. What else?
Self-serving.
Keep going. Christian, you got one for me?
I'm trying to think of a kind of a way to word it, but I would say kind of a lack of leadership.
All right. Lisa?
Inconsiderate.
Inconsiderate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. David, you got one for me?
Out of touch.
Eugenia?
I would say inconsiderate too.
All right. Cynthia?
It's kind of wishy-washy, like meh, like lackadaisical.
Okay. Got it. What are the key characteristics or traits that best describe today's Republican Party? You want to go first? David?
Spiteful.
Say it again.
Spiteful.
Spiteful. Okay. Anthony?
What's the word that I was using along the lines of spiteful? Revengeful.
Okay. Christian?
Selfish.
Lisa?
Cocky.
Michael?
I'd have to go with self-serving as well.
Eugenia?
Vengeful.
Cynthia?
Strong.
Okay. So in the past 13 months, you voted for the Republican presidential candidate and then the Democratic gubernatorial candidate in your state. One of your U.S. senators, Cory Booker, is up for re-election next year. If you were to give him good faith advice on how to win your vote in the midterm elections next year, what would you advise him to do? Anybody?
Do what you say you're going to do. Make every effort to work for the people. Don't work on behalf of you, the lobbyists, the corporations, or anything. Do what needs to be done to help your constituents.
Okay, what else? Thank you.
Don't pander to special and small interest groups. Remember, the majority of your state are just normal people. And I think the Democratic message is often that normal people don't really matter much right now. So remember the majority of the citizens in your state still matter, and talk to them instead of special interests.
Okay. Christian, what would you advise them?
I was thinking also something along the lines of what Michael said. I was going to say to stand your ground and stay firm on, what his beliefs are and what he's campaigning for. And I know he had a pretty viral highlight a couple months ago when he was questioning Kash Patel. So kind of something along those lines, how he, stood his ground and asked the questions that he wanted to ask without any hesitation.
Okay, great. If you folks were to give good faith advice to leaders in the Republican Party about how to beat Senator Booker in next year's race, what would you advise them to do?
Stay transparent.
Stay transparent. Okay. Anthony?
I would say, can you repeat the question? I want to make sure I'm answering it right. I'm sorry.
So what would you advise the Republicans in trying to beat Booker in next year's midterm election?
Oh, okay. Let him hang himself. Eventually the truth will come out.
Okay.
Same thing I said to to Booker. If you want to beat whoever speaks to the majority of the people of this state on a level that they can relate with, they're going to win. That's how Cheryl won my vote, with talking about the energy crisis in our state. So if that's how you have to relate to the majority of the citizens in the state and not just pander to small little groups of people.
Got it. Okay. Any other advice for the Republicans trying to beat Booker?
Just do your job. Do what you're elected to do. Work for the people.
Are you talking about an opposing candidate? What?
All of them their primary focus is to work for the people, regardless of Democrat or Republican. You're there to do what we can't do. That's why we vote you into office, because you're supposed to be looking out for us.
Got it. Okay. So this is for all 7 of you. Are there any Democrats you'd like to see run for president in 2028 because you think that person would make a good president?
I mean, Josh Shapiro, right? Yeah, I like he's
Actually, well, before I don't have time unfortunately for the commentary. I'm just looking for a list of names. I'm sorry,
there
Dave.
you go.
Other than Shapiro, you guys have anybody else? No other Democrats out there you'd like to see run for president in 2028 because they'd make a good president? Okay. Any Republicans you'd like to see run in 2028?
Vance.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I would say Vance is the only one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Nobody else? Okay.